topics. Today we have Aileen Noche Matias with a woman warrior, being a woman warrior in the
Yeah.
real estate market. You've been in the industry for 8 years. You've been with other brokerages. You've seen what traditional real estate model has offered the marketplace, and now you've seen what titanium real estate model has brought and how it has innovated to change the way you guys do real estate with less prospecting and more serving clients. But let's go back and talk about your personal experiences with the traditional model and explain a little bit what other agents may not know of compared to the new innovative way that we do business here with compartmentalizing certain avenues of marketing and media.
Okay. So like comparing what was before to
Yeah.
now.
So,
Okay.
what was your
Yeah.
experience with other, whether it's training, other brokerages that made you feel excited and confident to, grow your career here?
Well, I mean, personally for me, before joining the team, I was working a lot, but not seeing a lot of results. We did a lot of door knocking, cold calling. You could be working for, you know, a month and not see anything come through. You get like one or two leads, and that's really it. It is just a lead. So it was really a struggle, especially like when your income is dependent on commission. If you're just solely commission, no, you don't get any a base pay or anything like that. So added with the stress and then all the work of door knocking and cold calling, you just don't really become like the best agent that you can be because you're always stressed about money. So that's my personal experience prior to joining the team. And now that I've been with the team for 3 years and a half, there's just a much better flow and a work-life balance. Because I'm a young mom. I just had a baby 2 years ago. She's 2 now. She's a toddler running around, and it's crazy.
Got your hands full.
I got my hands full, but I get to spend time with her during the day if I want to squeeze in like a 15-minute play with her or take her to the mall. That's definitely possible. And at the same time, like I can get to work from home. And a lot of moms I think a lot of moms strive to be able to work from home to get to spend more time with their kids. It's a luxury, I think. So I consider myself lucky, because I get to do that and still make good income, like a 6-figure income. So it's definitely such a blessing. I'm so happy to be in this team.
And it's exciting to hear your success story, the journey that you've been taking, and how what we're curious about as far as being a woman warrior in this industry. What are your thoughts on? I mean, is it the difference between being a man agent and being a woman agent? Let's look at traditional real estate market model. How is it challenging being a woman in the traditional marketing or model sense?
The challenge before, I think, to me, it was more than just being a woman that became a challenge. It was being a minority, it was being young, looking young. That's been a challenge in the beginning for me, because there's, men that's been in the industry for 30 years and they think that they know everything, but in reality, they're not really up to date with the current trends and the new laws that they're technically almost obsolete. So being a woman, you get some egos. You have to deal with it. It's kind of like you have to roll with the punches. You have to have a strong and thick skin. That's one of the things I've learned. Like, you just kind of have to brush it off. You have to shake it off. And you just show them what you know, because it's an industry where you have to learn to negotiate. You have to know what to say when it comes to dealing with those types of egos. So that's kind of been my challenge in the beginning, but it's been so much better now. This team has helped me learn to negotiate. I'm a much better agent. I'm less afraid to do a lot of things. A a lot of things come naturally to me now, what to say and how to say it, the different tones, the different personalities, the different clients. It's become a lot easier for me. So it's, I wasn't born a natural salesperson like most people aren't. But with practice and time and experience, it does become easier to deal with, the different types of personalities. And you just have to learn to deal with it and work with those different types of personalities. So,
wow. That's amazing. I mean, here is the whole cold, hard truth and fact. And I think this is a wonderful time to reflect, because not only are you, a minority, you're a mom, you're working all the time, and now with this new system, obviously you get more chances. And that's really obviously the benefit of the Titanium Real Estate Network.
Yes.
But what I want to do is take a step back and have you kind of shed your wisdom to other young women out there who are eager to get into the industry. Most young women don't even know what they want to do with their lives. Some, secondly, the challenge is getting to where they want. What kind of advice could you give a young female entrepreneur that's looking to, grow their career and pursue real estate? What are some what are some don'ts? What are some myths that you came across to demystify,
I think for what kind of advice I would give is that you start with the end in mind. What do you want? Why do you want it? I think the why is way more important
than the what.
The what. I think that will come to fruition. Like the why has to be so strong that the mindset has to be there, because you have to be ready to work for it. It's not just going to come to you. And
So tell me, what are some of your whys that motivate you to do what you do nowadays?
My why is that I want to be financially independent. I still real estate is just a great opportunity for a vehicle for me to get there. I would like to be able to have financial independence, which means where your passive income exceeds or meets your expenses, where you don't have to work as much, and like you could do whatever you want in life. That's one of my goals. It's really time. I want to have more time with my family and my kids, and I want to get to do a lot more hobbies that I've been wanting to do. So for me, that's just, to me, it's having those valuable time. That's my why.
Great.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. If you guys are joining in, we are talking to Aileen Noche Matias.
Yeah.
And we are talking about being a woman warrior in the real estate market.
Yeah.
Being her 8 years of experience working in a traditional brokerage firm, as well as working with Titanium Real Estate, and how the new system has allowed her more time to spend with her family, her hobbies, and pursue her whys.
Yeah.
And also some advice that we give out to young female entrepreneurs who are looking to get into the real estate market, and the challenge that you face as a young girl. Whether it's the respect because of the seniority aspect, but you also brought some great information as far as the market changes so much that you have to stay up to date with laws, you have to stay up to date with social media and marketing techniques. Otherwise, you're going to be obsolete, because people can choose any agent out there.
Yeah.
But why you? Because one, obviously, you give them time. You have time in the day to meet their needs and be there for them, without having to be like, oh, I'm prospecting, I'll call you back, I'm looking for more clients. So that seems to be the theme that we've been facing a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is amazing. What is your last but not least, what is your favorite story serving a client?
That's
I know there's a lot of favorite clients out there. She serves so many people, it's hard to pick one. But I think one of the most, you have one of the most touching stories, that because it's all about helping people in the end.
Yeah.
Whether it's finding a dream home, because selling a house, as common as it is for a lot of agents, it's like something that people do every 10 years. It's very rare. Sometimes it can be daunting. Some people use this to finance a new life, to finance education. So it's a life-changing ordeal, and something that should be taken very seriously. And an agent who's just not there is a nightmare for someone who's got their life on their line. Right?
Yeah.
So with that, what are some stories that you love to share?
The story that I could think of recently is I was helping a family. I met a family, a husband and a wife who had an autistic child. Um, you know, I really wanted to help them because they came to me and they said, "We have this friend agent who's been helping us, but we're just not finding. He's not active in helping us find anything. He's kind of far away, and we just want to we want to find a house for our son. He, obviously has disabilities, and it'd be great for him to have a place he can play and grow up." So I was really attached to them and help really being proactive and finding a place for them. We saw a couple homes. They liked one of the homes they just fell in love with. It was completely remodeled. I was competing with 14 other offers. They were only putting 10% down. We were competing with cash offers and some with 50% down. But I really fought for them because I really packaged the offer, put a love letter, their picture, and then really was aggressive in contacting the agent. I made their offer as good as cash, to where it wasn't subject to them getting financing, which is one of the best tools that we have here in our team. And it worked, somehow miraculously. We beat cash offers and offers that had 50% down. They were so happy, they were so thankful, and they just couldn't believe that they got into a house that, they were so touched now that they have a house for their son who's, autistic and disabled.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Talk about being a woman warrior and really fighting the battle that is meaningful. And so, today we've learned so much. I mean, these are the amazing why. We do it because we love our clients. We love to serve. We love to do what we do. Mm-hmm. And it's all about changing lives and giving. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you guys check out the GoFundMe.com/A-Journey Back to Myanmar to figure out how we can change the lives of orphans, to give hope in third world countries and give back. Because, we always have to have our whys. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Aileen, for joining us and sharing your wisdom and your experiences. And if you guys like to find out more, make sure you guys comment and like and tag and share, because we love to hear your opinions, thoughts as an agent, as a homeowner, buyer. We love all those questions. This is an industry we eat, sleep, and live by.
Are you thinking of selling your home? This is John Cobelt with important facts for home sellers. Why waste time with an ordinary agent? Call my friend and agent, Rudy Kasuma. Rudy may already have a buyer for your home. Rudy has thousands of qualified buyers in his exclusive Buyers in Waiting program. The fact is, Rudy Kasuma has more buyers, which means more money and a faster sale for you. Call the only one I would trust to sell my home. Call Rudy now at 855-RUDY-SELLS, 855-RUDY-SELLS, or RudyHasTheBuyers.com, RudyHasTheBuyers.com.